We're following breaking news. The House has enough votes to pass a $1.7 trillion spending bill to fund the government throughout most of next year. The legislation now heads to the president's desk. The massive spending package must be signed by President Biden by midnight Friday to avert a government shutdown. Joining us now is CBS News correspondent Debra Alfarone. Debra, it's always good to see you. So let's begin with this. Let's talk about timing. How soon until we can expect the president to sign this massive spending package?
Well, Meg, it's great to see you too. And I'll tell you that there's nothing like the last minute, right? And that's what we're up against right now with this $1.7 trillion spending bill. So the president does need to sign this into law this evening because, again, time is running out here and we are going to have no more money here funding the federal government. So he does have to get that into place tonight. Of course, they had passed a continuing resolution to bring us in through today. But again, there's nothing like the last minute right here before the holidays. And even so, there were so many people who had left, so many lawmakers who had left the Capitol today and had other people vote by proxy because, again, here we are right before Christmas. Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. Everyone wanting to get out of here. The president, he is going to be signing that hopefully by the end of the evening. That's what we're hearing. And he needs to do that in order to continue funding the federal government, Meg.
And not to mention the weather also playing a big factor with people wanting to get out of D.C. So, Debra, why did this House vote happen at the 11th hour?
It seems that the longer that I cover Congress, the more that I realize this 11th hour is like the most popular hour. It seems like we go through this all the time. I can't tell you how many times I actually was checking for my script from last year at this time. And I didn't find one specifically, but I know that I've stood here many times while they do this and they let this kind of go to the end. So wait a minute, hold on. Okay. C-SPAN hitting me here. So let's just get into this $1.7 trillion spending bill and what really they were battling about. It ends up that $858 billion is for defense, $45 billion in Ukraine aid, which was something that was a little bit of a sticking point for the longest time with many House Republicans not wanting to support that. We've got in it also the TikTok ban of federal government phones. TikTok being a huge issue that people are talking about around here. Millions to bolster security here in Congress. Obviously a big thing with January 6th, the 2-year anniversary of that coming up, and the Electoral Count Reform Act. Again, these things kind of being put into this bill. And really, there's been a lot of opposition. Again, Republicans not necessarily wanting to be on board with this huge $45 billion in extra aid to Ukraine. So that's kind of what's been taking so long, but also this is just how it works here, Meg.
Yeah, definitely some controversy over the $45 billion going to Ukraine and that aid package that we saw there. Debra Alfarone, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
You got it.